I grew up in Green River, Wyoming. My parents moved to Green River because of the mining economy. My family is a family of 5. I have a brother and a sister, and I'm the gap child. So there's quite a few years between my brother and sister. They would tell you that I'm the spoiled baby, but I got to enjoy a lot of freedom and a lot of independence and spent a lot of time with my parents during that time. My parents did emphasize getting an education and going on to college, but really their major emphasis was the ability to be independent. So Wyoming has one 4-year university, the University of Wyoming. In my family, that was really the most obvious choice, and where I ended up going to school. I met my husband Kevin when he was about to graduate. We had a class together and met each other there. He took a job nearby, and so we continued to stay together until after I graduated, and then we got married 25 years ago this year. I have 2 sons, Fisher and Sailor. Fisher's the older, he's a senior in high school. Sailor is the younger, he's 15, just got his driver's permit. So very active, busy household. I started my career working with credit unions when I was in college. I was looking for an internship to spend my summer before I was going to graduate, and I picked the role at the credit union because it paid money, and the other role was free. And little did I know that would shape my career for many years afterwards, because after I spent that summer, went back and finished my education, they offered me another role. And so went to work for them, worked in a number of different progressive roles at the organization, eventually becoming the chief operating officer there. A recruiter called and said, what do you think about Texas? And at that time, I had a 3-year-old and an 8-month-old. We packed up and decided that it would be a great place to raise a family, and that we would just go all in and enjoy everything that Texas had to offer, including a great career, that I've been at TDCU now for almost 15 years. TDCU and University of Houston started with the recognition that we had gone into Houston significantly, and we were looking for what are opportunities that we can communicate the TDCU brand, let others know who we are, and how could we do that in an effective way that's true to who we are as a company and helps us live our mission. And so we heard about the fact that the University of Houston was building a new stadium and that they were looking for a naming rights partner. Once we identified the partnership as something we wanted to move forward with, I had an active role in coming onto campus and meeting with the university's leadership to make sure that we had that same partnership philosophy. I was very active in the discussions and meetings as we went about forming that partnership. And we've been able to be active on campus in many different ways, in many different areas. It's been just a terrific initiative for us. When I got the call about the award, I was so surprised, and really it's humbling to think about the contribution that you're giving and the way others interpret that and see you in the community. I work on initiatives that I feel passionate about. You don't always recognize that passion gets viewed by others and seen as a true commitment. And so it was exciting, but also very humbling to think about.
Presenting Steph with her award tonight is our esteemed president, Dr. Renu Couture. Ladies and gentlemen, Steph Sherrodd.
Well, thank you very much. A few thank yous for this award tonight, starting with Dr. Couture and the leadership at the University of Houston for taking a chance on a company that you'd never heard of before with kind of a funny name to put on your stadium and kick off this partnership. We're so appreciative, and we'll never forget the chance that you took on us several years ago. It wouldn't be possible, though, without the TDCU team, our board of directors, our leadership team who's here tonight, and the many, many others who make this partnership work day in and day out. It takes a lot of employees, and they're very committed to the university. And last, I want to thank my family. I wouldn't be able to do the things I do without their support. my best friend of 25 years, Kevin, and Fisher and Saylor. You two are truly my greatest accomplishment. Thank you to the Alumni Association for this humbling honor. I'm proud to be a part of the University of Houston. I'm proud to call this my adopted university. So thank you very much, and go Cougs.